Alright, welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, so first things first, I bought a new deck. Because my garbage man took out my internet last Friday. So, I had some time to play in the dirt, and it's been glorious here, so perfect. But I got this one, Midnight Magic. It's really cool. I like it a lot. It is not as medicinal as I would like it to be, but it does give you, like, you know, where it grows and things like that, signatures that you can, like, look for in nature. It would be the most likely to find that particular mushroom. The artwork is just amazing. It's a 10 of wands. It's just really whimsical and beautiful. Very cool. And oftentimes there's a lot of, you know, depth in the artwork of the cards, which I'll show you later in the Greek. It's on the go. Oh, sorry, Saggy. Alarm bells in the background. So yeah, that's my new find. Midnight Magic, it's called. The Tarot Deck of Mushrooms by Sarah Richard. In case you were wondering, in case you wanted to know, in case you're gonna need to look it up. Really, it's a really fun deck. I like it. It's hard to shuffle, and my little teeny tiny tarot hands I'm not gonna stick with it for very long because it's just too much. My little teeny tiny tarot hands, and it is actually like shredding them. So tarot card creators. Before you print massive amounts of cards, make sure they're not going to cut people. Okay. Here we are doing it anyway. So, just a heads up. I mean, sorry, Sarah Richard, but, like, nobody wants to be cut with cards, so it's not exactly my gig. But I do have really small hands, so it could just be me. Could just be me and my teeny tiny tarot hands. I know, I could be shuffling this. I can't. I've seen, like, Blue Rose does it really well this way, but, like, I suck at it. She's, like, freaking wizard about it, and I'm like, I get, like, 20 cards at a time to flip through there. See, I suck at it. Okay. It still kind of works, but whatever. All right, Saggy. You're coming out early here. Anything else for Sagittarius? Highest good of all. What does Sagittarius need to know from the universe? As above, so below. As within, so without. Da 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 da. Okay. So, start with this pile first. Ooh, the World in reverse. I haven't completed the cycle just yet. The Hangman, different perspective, being kind of in limbo. Like pausing here. Well, obviously the World is in reverse. You're pausing for something. Waiting maybe for something to come together. The Two of Wands. You're still looking. Still searching. Nine of Cups in reverse. It's making you pissed though. Piss cookies. Two of Swords. You gotta make a decision. Five of Wands. You're arguing. Or you're still celebrating a victory here, though, because you got the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups at the end. So this whole thing came to some sort of debacle at the end, and now you're like, well, thank God that's over with. That's what it feels like it's saying. And at the bottom of the deck, Roots of the Reed, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot. Not mine. Dang-o. Sucks when that happens. Hey, guys. I don't think they're going to hear you. This is why we can't have nice things. Guys. Really. Do we need... Hey? It's not necessary. Nobody's come. The car alarm is not going to come for us. Okay. This is my life. Okay. Guys, Susaru. Okay. High spirited for a 19-year-old dog. Okay. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which means like your give and take is out of balance. And that's showing on the outside here, definitely. See, look at this. The 9 of Cups. Oh my God. Look at that. In the 9 of Cups. Is that little... Is that like a turtle or a salamander? Maybe it's a water club mushroom. It almost looks like a turtle carrying mushrooms on his back. Okay, that's adorable. Okay, sorry, I had to point it out. Okay, but it's coming out. Your imbalance with your give and take with yourself is definitely here because you're not able to complete the cycle. I don't feel like you have to go back and replete it. I feel like this is you trying to get through this and complete the cycle. And because you're like, you're standing with your 2 of Wands and you're out looking and you're trying to find the way, it's making you emotionally irritated, which that would happen to anybody. So this is not, again, not anything to be ashamed of because that would piss pretty much everybody off. So it's making you emotionally volatile. You know you've got to make a decision, so you're bringing it back to your head rather than being in your desire. But then your wands again take over and you get all PO'd with the 5 of Wands here. But then you take a wand away and it becomes the 4 of Wands. So you celebrate that now everything's 4 and 4, 2 and 2, everything's balanced, and now you have something to build your structure with, right? 4 of Wands, wood. Okay. And there's victory here. 6 of Cups. Now, I know that it's usually the, whatchamacallit, 6 of Wands, but the 6 of Cups is equal give and take, right? And it's in the upright. So you're getting your equal give and take now on the outside, which is definitely call for celebration. So you did end up triumphant here. Because now you've got that equal give and take. But in your root system, you got a Page of Pentacles too. I feel like you want to move forward without taking any messages. Now, I can't decide for you if this is message of value or not value. But either way, your internal world wants to move forward here. Regardless of the condition, if you will, of your Pentacles. So trying to understand yourself from a subconscious perspective when it comes to value structure. And again, it doesn't always have to be specifically material, because yes, Pentacles represent the material realm, but oftentimes your belief structures will produce what's already in what will become into your physical realm. So your thought structures, your beliefs, the things that you're grateful for, the things that you hold sacred, whatever it is for you, will become your reality. There's going to be a natural flow of life that brings that about irregardless. So I feel like you're trying to reassess your pentacles here, and you're not taking messages from your subconscious here, which might be why you're not able to complete the world here. Let's get some clarification. There's still what feels like a moving forward. But you can move forward and still like be like, all right, we gotta address these tentacles, but for right now we're moving. And that's fine. That's probably the best way to get mentally clear and emotionally clear and in a mindset that you can decide what it is that you hold dear, is while you're going about your day, while you're going about your life and moving forward in that way. What do you actually physically hold dear? What do you physically do every day? What holds value for you? What fills your cup? What takes away from your cup? Okay? 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. You got your cups out here. You're looking at your cups. What fulfills my emotions? That might be where my values lie. And that might be why my values are a little inconsistent. A little kittywampus. Which, kind of, that's more often than not, that's what happens. We think we have this value structure in mind. And oftentimes when that rubber meets the road, it's not playing out in our own reality. And that can cause a lot of upsettedness. Okay? A lot of upsettedness. Because it makes us feel like we're out of control of our own lives. Okay? And that's not anything that doesn't happen to freaking everybody. So you're not alone in that. There's nothing to be ashamed about. We've all done it. We've all been like, this should be this way. And then we are not doing it, you know? That kind of scenario. Okay. Let's get that. There's your 6 of Cups for the world again. So you're starting off with equal. As above, so below. As within, so without. Hence why you're like, why isn't this coming to a completion here? Death in reverse. It's coming in slow. Death is rolling in reverse. So what's happening is it's just a waiting period, and maybe you got a little too ahead of the game. Often that can be the thing too. So now you're starting to question everything. Totally makes sense. The Son of Cups for the Hanged Man. So that would be... that would be why you're emotionally like pissed off here, is because you keep getting those messages of emotional whatever, but they're nothing that's staying, and nothing's staying solid from the outside. You've got your own sovereignty here with your 6 of Cups at the beginning and the end. But I feel like everybody else's cups is not coming together in that way. Again, what do you do this for? Why don't you just stay up there? Well, did you want to... I'm going to have to make you a step stool, aren't I? I'm going to have to go. Be scared. Come here. There you go. That's like the second time he's done that today. Popped off the bed. I need to get back up. But I think that's why you're getting really upset here. Because you're looking off your 2 of Wands here, which could be making you emotional or volatile, because you're dealing with desire. Because that's that fire in that wand. Desire to grow, to do something. I'm not going to say what. I got you, Saggy. I got you. Okay. So you have a desire here, and it's not even showing up in your root system, because your pentacles are like, well, I don't know anymore. So your desire here, you've got 2 wands in your hand, and you're like, which way, which way? And it's cute, because then you step into the 9 of Cups, which flustered you to no end. Ucha, the Sun in reverse, and the Son of Swords. Dang. Yep. So then, yep, you step into that emotional, like, so you're like, fine, if I can't use my emotions, then I'm going to get in this energy. And you step into two swords. Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius, so. Well, fine. If that's not going to work, I'm going to go play with these then. Go, Sag, you go. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're not having any success in one element, go friggin' try another. But then it comes back and nips you in the bud with 3 more and clobbers you. 3 more. 3 more added with the 5 of Wands there. Then you go back down to the 4. This might be you burning something. Someone. How did I put that? Spitting fire. You spat fire. Burn one of those wands right up. And then you're like, now I can celebrate. And you spit it right back into your 6 of Cups. The equal give and take of emotion. And this might be support system or structure that you're looking for on the outside that's not coming to fruition here. Because you think that you've completed a cycle. But if you just give these a closer look and start stepping into a value structure that fits what you're trying to seek here for closure and completion in an emotional realm rather than in a pentacle realm, or your emotions are signifying to you that the realm of pentacles, the value structure, needs to be rearranged. And in true Saggy form, you're like, let's just go. Can we go yet? It's go time. And you can move forward and still figure out your value structure too. What is 5 of Wands? What's going on with the 5 of Wands for Sagittarius? What is happening? Hot stuff. Anything? BC. Sagittarius. He's there. Oh, geez. Half the deck. Fine. Father of Wands. Imagine that. High Priestess. Standing in your intuition. The Daughter of Swords. Yeah, you don't want any messages of that. Oh, but the 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. The Devil. Oh, there's your 7 of Swords. Finding a different way. And there's your 6 of Swords. Again, burning. Or 6 of Wands, I'm sorry. You're keeping your emotional, or your, whatever it is, like sovereign here. You're keeping it protected. You're finding a different way through. You got 2 10s in reverse here. Again, this completion cycle is just, you're ready. You're freaking ready, Saggy. And you're in your intuition. You're standing in your own power here. The Father of Wands is here in the upright. Daughter of Swords. This feels like a little bit of mental fuckery. Because when you're dealing with the daughter, which would be the page, messages, mental messages from the outside that are telling you you can't have this. Look, these little toes are on fire. So it feels like this mental message is like, this is going to sound weird, but I feel like whatever outside crap, because you've got the Son of Cups, the Son of Swords, and then the Daughter of Swords in reverse. Like, this feels like just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between all these different instructions and messages and whatnot, not combobulating, not meeting one another. Like, look at, like, he's darting towards the swan who's facing him with the sword. So I feel like you're just, this feels like outside energy coming in, just being like, and you're trying, like, you're showing up for yourself here. Six of Cups with the Father of Wands and the High Priestess. You're showing up for yourself. But I feel like these outside sources are like giving you conflicted messages, so you're not able to make any choices here. Like you're trying, you're looking, you're examining, definitely, but it's putting you in frustration mode because these conflicting messages coming in from all different angles. And again, if you had these in order, my darling, my precious, my angel, if you had those in order, those messages of whatever that is, you might need to clean house, Saggy. Just saying. I mean, I'm not saying like cut them out completely, but like, you know, tell them to clean it up. Or, you know, just go a little AWOL for a while. Go a little AWOL. Do some like, hey, I just need a timeout. I'll call you or text you when I'm ready. And maybe those people don't get a call or a text back if this is how they're going to play it. Just saying. That's a Sagittarius, though. Like, we'll tell you what time it is. We will. My Scorpio often takes over on that, though, and just kind of lets it fade. Because, like, oftentimes, sometimes they don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just realize you're dealing with very uninvested people. You're like, oh, if I say anything, if I even like suggest or ask the wrong question, it'll throw them into a tizzy. And I'd rather not be standing there while all of their shit hits the fan, if you know what I mean. So you just walk. Just walk away. Walk it. Alright, Sagittarius, what's up with these Pentacles in the root system? Oh, the Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not even following your own desires here. You're trying to keep your flame sovereign, but like your desire. What is going on with Sages or Saggy's Pentacles, Sages? You will be. At some point in your life, you'll get there, Saggy. It's kind of why you're here. The Emperor in reverse. Ooh, child. Hierophant in reverse. Now, if that doesn't tell you that your value structures need to be reassessed immediately, because it's going to put you in a place of discombobulation. So, ask yourself and only yourself. Don't start reading books. Don't start watching videos. Don't do anything. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself important questions as to why these messages are not matching up. Why do you feel torn between your desires and your mental sovereignty here? What's going on with that? Why is this happening? Why is it showing up like this? Is there something that I'm holding dear that's not in accordance with my actual value structure? Because often our value structures have direct correspondence with our Pentacles, right? So now let's not get confused with like uber rich people having solid values, because they don't. If they did, the world would be a much better place. But that's to say that like oftentimes what fulfills you the most when it comes to values, legacies, understanding structural integrity of any sort, whether it be physical or metaphysical, structural integrity. What does that mean to you? What does it mean for you to feel structured and in your integrity, being honest with how you're standing on your platform, your foundation? It doesn't matter if you're working with wood or if you're working with, you know, your mental clarity, wood, mental clarity, cups, water, whatever it is. That cup can't have any holes in it. Okay? That sword better, you know, be sharp. that wand better be pointed in the right direction. Right, Sagittarius? And it better have a nice sharp point to it. Right? Okay? So these things are required. And I feel like that, like, a serious sit down with whatever structure it is that you are dealing with here. Just be given some serious consideration here. And I think the death card would start coming in the upright, and things would fall away much faster, much easier, make things a little simpler for you. And when messages do come in and they're not resonating or they're not making any sense, but you've got to make decisions based off of whatever information is coming in here, you'll know how to do that better if you get the structure set up correctly to your benefit, not on anybody else's correctness, on your own correctness. Now, there's some people out there that will tell you, if you don't do it my way, Now, you can take people's advice. You can understand. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's best if you keep your own sovereign. Keep your flame, darling. So just keep asking yourself all these questions until you come up with the answers. The moment you ask yourself a question, you have to answer it. Okay? It has to happen. It has to happen. Why doesn't this message compute for me? Why am I not able to make a decision because of these messages? What's happening here? Where's the cognitive dissonance coming in and just wreaking havoc? Okay? Because you're being you. You've got the High Priestess and the Father of Wands here. Like, not that you're not being saggy at all. You just... I feel like there's something in your root structure here that just needs to be lit up a little bit so you can have a little bit more light to see where your structure is. I did not want to shuffle. Okay. Ready, set, grow. What does the universe need Saggy to know for advice moving forward? Okay. Intuition. Ta-da! Your High Priestess is here. Reaffirming. The Queen of Air in reverse. Jangle. The Five of Air in reverse. That's right. Let's put those freaking wands down. And then the Nine of Earth. That's sovereignty. Okay. There's how you get your pentacles in order. Keep sovereign. Keep sovereign. And put your wands down. Quit the petty arguments. No more. End it. Finito. Done. Whatever. Whoop. Chirp, chirp. Oh, Lady Cardinal. Hi, love. Oh, you're so freaking sweet. Okay, so let's do the Queen of Air first, because that's kind of what I'm getting. Can you hear her? Queen of Air. Ace of Earth. That's not even close. Queen of Air in reverse. Okay, we got this. Excuse me, ready, set, grow. So, keywords are weaver, observant, wise, truthful, analytical, strategist, just, and detachment. Okay, so she's in the reverse. Let's get her reds. I got 3 minutes here. I'd rather leave off with intuition. Here we go. Potential blockage. It's just the King of Air. I want the Queen. Okay. Learn that lesson. Okay. When the Queen of Air, which is now on the floor. It's just funny. I don't care who you are. When the Queen of Air appears reversed, she represents someone who can be both arrogant and disdainful when dealing with others, treating those who react to her in an emotional way with contempt and callous disregard. She has an air of superiority born of a belief that her intellect stands above those who are more emotionally sensitive or compassionate. This can result in her being isolated and alone, and in her arrogance, She may choose to believe that her alienation is a result of others' ignorance instead of her own behavior. She does not understand that sometimes a show of empathy and understanding will open minds more readily than intellect applied with clinical brutality. The Queen of Air reversed asks that you not allow yourself to fall into the same web. You might be smart, you might even be a genius, but if you treat others with callous disregard, you will find yourself standing alone. Okay. Crap, the other one fell on the floor too. Intuition. Crap, I got 3 minutes. I don't even know what number intuition is. Dang. Oh, I think it's pretty much in the beginning. Intuition, pretty important. The father. Nope. Alright, what number? 22. Oh, it's way off. It's way in the back. Okay, 3 minutes. I can do this. We can do this. Okay. This is in the upright though, so bada bing, bada boom. And you did get the High Priestess here, so your intuition is on point. There it is. Alright. Ready, set, grow. Keywords: intuition, signs, patterns, synchronicity, trust, mystery, and magic. There are many words and phrases to describe the subject of the sixth influence card, intuition, that funny feeling, an inclining, a sneaking suspicion, a hunch, a knowing, a feeling in one's bone, a gut feeling, a premonition, a premonition, and a foreboding. It's inexplicable. You cannot pinpoint why you feel or believe as you do. You just know it in your gut, and every fiber of your being demands that you listen. And what is intuition? Intuition is your sixth sense. Intuition is knowing or gut feeling that you experience without fully understanding the logic or reason behind the feeling. It might defy rational thought or explanation, but you want to trust it nonetheless. Intuition is a bridge between the conscious and the unconscious minds, between instinct and reason. It is your unconscious mind communicating with you, and can come to you in a flash of insight or feeling, or you can have an intuitive experience with a dream or a daydream. It is also something quite often experienced during creative endeavors. The fact that most creative endeavors are better for being intuitive. Intuition is knowing that something needs to be done, not knowing why it needs to be done, but trusting it and doing it anyway. Why? Because your intuition provides solutions. Have you ever walked into a room and instinctively felt a certain vibe? Or met someone that you are at ease with from the very first moment and felt like you have known them forever? Have you ever had that feeling that something is not right or too good to be true? Have you ever heard the phone ring and known before answering it who it was? Or met someone... This is your intuition, your sixth sense at work, but how strong your intuitive abilities are is dependent upon how often you use them. Do you trust that gut feeling or knowing,